especially like the area that we're in. I don't think I want a DMV audience, bro, because they're so fucking negative. Like, like if the DMV audience knew how to use the internet, it would be so fucking toxic. Like everywhere I went, if my audience was only DMV, it would just be like nothing but negativity, nothing but hate.
This shit champion.
Like, bro, I would hate my life so much if my audience was just strictly DMV. I feel like that's why a lot of people are so scared to like do other shit, like a Q and Shabazz, whose like audience is solely just regular people in the DMV. Like the internet people, like even if they fuck with it or not, they'll give you opportunities to like try other shit, you know. But I would hate my life if my audience, like even off this YouTube shit, if my audience was solely DMV people, I'd fucking kill myself. I would have been stopped this shit a lot sooner. I would have been like the minute I just like every time I drop a video, shit, champ is fun.
Bro, like niggas we went to high school with, bro. Like they try to do YouTube, like their YouTube be so dry, like their videos be dry
because they're so scared to show personality in their shit. Like you can tell they really want to.
They want to be cool. Like you can tell who really want to be YouTubers and who just like doing this shit.
Fool. That's
like,
why.
They just there being cool. Like,
that's why when I started the YouTube, like you can tell they're so scared to show any personality behind the camera. And like when I started the YouTube shit, I was so scared to do this shit, like because like I started it off with my friend Nick, and like I tried to make it like look like a joint channel, and it's like, you know, if I go down for being champ, you're going down with me. So and I waited till after I already graduated high school, even though like I feel like the high school that I went to, like everybody there was cool enough that like they would have showed love to some degree, but it's like it's still too many fucking DMV people that's like they just like. Motherfuckers just wake up angry. Motherfuckers just wake up salty as shit. And it's like, bro, that audience does no good for you. It only brings hate. It only like even when they give you praise, they won't show it to your face. You gotta look from the outside in and see like, all right, I did something with this. Because they'll never be like, fool, that last song you dropped or that last video you dropped was fire. They'll never do that shit to you. They'll crank that shit behind the scenes. They'll do that behind closed doors because they don't want to look champ. Bro, showing love in the DMV, and like a lot of the new artists, like how we're talking about, like Big Flock in an interview. Even if I don't fuck with dude's music, if I find out he's from the DMV, I download it just because that's how it's supposed to be. And Zan, like, he'll always show love to DMV artists and shit. The way that people are going about it now, like, even, like, Lil Dude, like, doing features and shit with somebody like Zan who doesn't have the local validation, but, like, he sees that, like, he's got something going for him. It's like, because everybody's been talking about that for the longest, that the DMV, like, actually work together and try to, like, if we went the route like Atlanta does, where, like, everybody networks with this shit, at the very least, we would be, like, where... like Atlanta's like too far up. Like we would never be at an Atlanta level, but we could at least be like where Florida is.
Yeah.
Like the Florida rap scene.
Florida's rap scene is long. Yeah.
We'd be like right there or a notch below.
Yeah.
We'd definitely be like where Memphis is. We'd definitely be where Memphis is.
Definitely Memphis, yeah. Memphis is definitely a good comparison.
Definitely Memphis. But it's
Florida's a good comparison too.
Yeah, Florida's a good comparison. Even somebody like Kodak, who it took a while for him to start doing features. Like he showed Lil Pump and Juice WRLD. Well, Juice WRLD Chicago. Yeah. Or he was, yeah. R.I.P. But I feel like the DMV rap scene is on the right path now. But it's like
when Kodak came out of jail, he said he didn't want to do that. He doesn't listen to Lil Pump, or he doesn't like his music. But he knows that those are the type of features, like he gotta start being friendly with it. Yeah. Because Kodak was trying to tap. Kodak already had the internet scene on lock as well because he was that big. Yeah. But like, he was trying to tap into it a little more because he was like, all right, like my audience isn't listening to Lil Pump, but like Lil Pump's audience is probably not listening to Kodak 24/7 as well. But yeah, it's like the DMV rap scene is like on the right path to like doing this shit right, but it's like it came at the fault of like a lot of people's careers.
like a lot of people in the DMV rap scene was still like, at the very least, be having like a manageable enough buzz that they could like still live like pretty comfortably. Yeah. A lot of people, bro, they had to either go back to trapping or like start looking for real jobs and like, all right, it's time to get rid of the face tests and shit and start applying for jobs and shit, because it's like nobody was trying to work with anybody. And it's like, even when people were working with each other, it would be like Big Flock's people, like, you know, the people that was cool, Big Flock, they wouldn't work with like, who was like, wasn't Big Flock or like Lil Dude was beefing with Q. So I think they still are, like Lil Dude, Gunu and them, they're beefing with Q. Yeah. But like Big Flock never had an issue with Q. But like, even like that shit, it's like, bro, like, I don't even know the full backstory to that shit, but it's like, at the end of the day, is that putting money in your pockets, bro? Like, at the end of
the backstory is, you don't know that Hood Rich got his chain snatched by Rich Shooters, right?
Yeah. And that's all off the Lil Dude and Gunu shit.
Yeah.
Like, Hood Rich was just got caught friendly fire type shit. Like, he wasn't, cause like Hood Rich, like
Hood Rich did a no jump. He on the no jumper.
Yeah, he
said that he didn't even know that them niggas was beefing
until that shit happened.
Until it happened. Hood Rich didn't even know niggas was beefing. He said the reason why he got jumped is because niggas. He said niggas was like, why you showing them love? Like, we don't fuck with them. Like, so you showing them love, so you a op 2 type shit.
Yeah. It's like that's just real petty. Cause
like bro, in Hood, like before niggas started saying fuck Hood Rich in the DMV, because like now DMV niggas really don't fuck with Hood Rich now. What Hood Rich nigga, he had a following in the DMV. Like,
yeah,
Hood Rich was hot as shit in the DMV.
I remember when Hood Rich was really coming up in the DMV scene. I thought he was a DMV rapper because like everybody was like praising him. Yeah. Like, he was getting more love than DMV rappers like when Zaboomafoo dropped.
Oh yeah.
That shit was OC. For like, even now, like he doesn't have nearly the amount of love that he did in the DMV scene as before. But I still, like, every time Hood Rich drops a project, I'll look for that shit. You know, like, I'm still a Hood Rich.
He just dropped a tape called DMV.
Yeah. But it's like Dope Money Violence. It just like happened to. But like, you know what you were doing, like shit. You know exactly what you were doing.